Hi, this is Soulgazer. So today I got a new jersey in. Actually, I had this for several months already, just never got to it. And this is not the NBA jersey, it's UNC jersey. So let's get right into it. And while I'm opening this bag, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as well as liking the video. Appreciate your support. Officially licensed college product. Collegiate product. Collegiate license product. And I forgot how much this was. It's $150. So this is more expensive than the standard jersey for NBA because most of them are $110, and this is $150. Recycled polyester, dry fit, stay cool. So this jersey is definitely more expensive, so hopefully the quality is a little better too. So let's start with the neckline. And as you can see already, the shapes are a little different. There is no shape like this in the NBA jersey. It's straight and then it's curved and turns into a V. I actually like this shape. A little different. And there is no trim here, it's just one piece. That means there's a lining inside. So here it goes. So this is the lining, this is what keeps the edge clean. And you can see it here too. So this piece, it's a mesh. And that's why the stitch line is all the way out here, is because they have a thick ribbon. So this is pretty much the width of the bias tape. And then at the center, there's UNC logo. It's like a jewel kind of thing. Looks pretty nice, and I think it's hologram inside. I wish they did this for Warriors or NBA jerseys. This is kind of nice. And then here's a swoosh, so here's the Jumpman. So they use Jumpman, and this feels completely different from what NBA has. So All-Star jersey or Charlotte Hornets jersey, this is like a rubberish patch, but this one feels like paper. It's just like a sticker, so it's a little bit different than what they have on NBA. And this might come off a little bit easier than the other ones. And then on the armhole, there's no trim here as well. It's just same fabric folded on, and they have this same thing but a little bit thinner than what they have on the neckline. And let's look into the logo. It says North and Carolina. So this is all stitched in, and this is pretty nice. I don't see any problem with the stitch. It has a clean finish to every single one of them. So this is not bad. And let's look at the bottom one, Carolina. So here's a little mistake right here. A little bit right here, but it's not big of a deal. If you go this far, you can't see, but this one you definitely can't see, so you probably need to trim this. But other than that, it looks pretty good. This one too. This eye, have to trim this little part. Probably cut here and cut here, and right here. And don't trim too much because you could cut into the stitches that you need. And right here, so make sure you just pick out the open ends one, like this one. This one you might have to just let it go. Or another thing you can do is use a black yarn and then fold it inward and stitch like 2 times or something. And you would need to fold it inside and make sure you catch this yarn and fold it inside and stitch along the black part to keep it away from getting into the blue section, and that way you get this nice clean edge. But for something that's just sticking out like this, you should just trim it. And the jersey number looks clean, same fabric, it's a twill, and this fabric feels thicker than what they have on the Warriors, a lot thicker fabric. And same thing, that's where the constructions go. They have the stitch right here, and there's another stitch on the top outside. So I think they have 2 fabrics. One is the white one is the black one. And they just, this inside, this white stitch is to connect the white piece to the black piece, and the black stitch on the outer side is to connect patches to the base fabric. So these 2 stitches, they're both connected to the base. So this one, this black yarn and the white yarn, they're both connected to the base fabric. So you can see it here. So this black one is the outer stitch and this white one is the inner stitch. It probably feels thicker because there's 2 layers here. And this is a nice detail. This will be nice on the swingman jersey for the NBA. Before I forget, there's a patch right here by the hem with Jumpman logo, sizing, and name. So this is how it looks on the back. So you can see when you compare with the NBA jersey, the neckline looks completely different. There's no trim, so you can't really see where the neckline is. It does come down a little bit, but not much. And the only way to tell is by having this stitch right here. This top stitch shows where the neckline is and where the bias piece is. So the opening is a lot wider on this. The angle, the slope is completely different. There's a lot more opening around here. The Warriors or the NBA, it comes down a little bit more straight and maybe ends here. So there's more extensions here. And that kind of emphasizes the width. The width feels a little bit narrower than NBA's, partially because this is more extended out. And here's a patch for the back. Jordan, just one fabric, just white, and stitched inside and outside. And you can see that's directly connected. There's an inside stitch, outside stitch, and this is the backing of it. And this number is same as the front. One fabric, second fabric, and they both have their own stitch connected to the base fabric. Here's the side panel. There's a couple different things going on. So this white piece right here is a separate piece. And you see this little bit of blue. This is part of this base fabric. And if you look at it closely, there's a line. This is a print going along the base fabric. So this is the back. So they have this thing on. They have a whole row to the end. On the inner side, there's another one. There's a dark blue right here too. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So print, base, and print. And this pattern is a screen print. It has a rubberish type of texture. It feels like the swoosh and NBA logo on the NBA jersey, but a lot thinner. It's a thin print. And when you touch it, it catches your skin. So after trying this on, I realized one thing. So this is extra large, but it does fit pretty tight. So be aware if you have big stomach like I do, it might fit tightly. Problem with this is the length are okay. I don't see any problem with the length. It's just that overall, especially around the upper area, it does feel a little tighter. So if you like to have the looser fit, you might have to go up a size. Some of the features were better than what they have on NBA Swingman jersey, but this is a little bit more expensive. I personally like this design or the detail work that they have with the numbers where they actually stitch on. But in order to do that, they probably have to increase the price a little bit. So this is $150 and the typical NBA jersey is $110. And I'm not sure if you want to spend extra $40 to get this stitched. Other than that, it's a pretty decent jersey. It's not something I'll go crazy with, but it's a nice color, especially during summertime. And it's a little bit lighter than what Warriors or NBA has too. So it's a good piece to layer with. If this was on sale, I think this is a good pickup. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as liking the video. Appreciate your support and see you next time.